That's the smartest man in Morro Bay right there, kids. Yeah, are you Scott Crabtree's ancestral sister? Is that you?
Yeah, you guys taking pictures of everybody?
Yes, we are.
Okay, well you're in trouble because the cops are all down there.
Oh, yes, we
all
know.
your buddies. Is this a St. Patrick's trick or?
Yeah.
Come on, go ahead and threaten violence.
Oh, my foot! Hey, my foot! Hey, my foot! Fucking asshole! What an asshole! You fucking pig!
If you don't want to be filmed, man, get out of public. Yes. How about we don't? Hey! Get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! You get the fuck out of here! You don't want to be filmed? Get out of here!
Cool. All right. What's up, Beasting?
Your identification. So we want it right now, Nate.
I don't want to provide that. Okay. Sir, I want to contact my lawyer. Okay. Okay.
The cameraman here. Can you believe it's already been a year since the war on filming in Morro Bay began? Well, my involvement begins a couple weeks or so before St. Patrick's Day of 2018. I was contacted by Johnny 50, who wanted to know whether or not I was interested in attending a little filming event in Morro Bay. I of course said yes, but I explained to Johnny 50 that due to my infrequent uploading schedule, I wasn't interested in gathering a lot of footage of Morro Bay. But I did tell him that I had a police scanner and was willing to be the dispatcher of the group to inform everybody what the police were saying about us on the police scanner about our filming. After talking with Johnny 50 on the phone, a couple weeks later I took a train from Orange County to Los Angeles Union Station. From Los Angeles Union Station, I took a train to Bob Hope Airport. When I arrived at Bob Hope Airport, I took an Uber and met up with Johnny 50 and the other activists and spent the night in an undisclosed location. The next morning, we were all given pass-down sheets about who we would expect to encounter in Morro Bay with information about those people, some of which I've redacted for YouTube reasons so this video won't be flagged. After being briefed about our mission, we then headed to Morro Bay. Along the way, I took photos with a never-before-used disposable camera I found weeks prior to the trip. In this photo, you can see me, and if you can't tell, that's Johnny 50 driving in the background. Not all of the photos I took with this disposable camera are going to be bright or high quality. When I went to develop the film, I found out that the camera I was using was over 10 years old, and I'm very surprised at how well some of the photos turned out when they were developed, considering the film was over 10 years old when I took the photo. Before we arrived in Morro Bay, we purposely stopped in a town outside of Morro Bay to get food, so we would not financially contribute to the city. During that stop, I took this group photo of everyone. Afterwards, we all split up and proceeded to Morro Bay, and before you know it, the boys were back in town.
Hey folks, we're live in Morro Bay. We got Nasty Nathaniel. You do the announcement. Who do we all got here, Nasty?
Well, we got Time to Stand, we got Streaming Silence, Blue Ghost Media, Solus, who's right over there. We got Johnny 50, James Freeman, Monkey 83, the legendary cameraman.
This is 50. This is Mr. 50. What's your name, buddy? Time to Stand, man. There we go. Famous Morro Bay. Look at that right there. Look at that.
All auditors be advised on the Time to Stand live channel. Comments are republished or says they are calling 911 on Freeman at the visitor center. Over. Roger, we're down in.
What did he say?
Calling 911 on Freeman at the visitor center.
Who is? Say that again. You mean the guys that arrested my friend for public photography? That guy?
Oh, there's a whole bunch of you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Are you Scott Crabtree's ancestral sister? Is that you?
Whatever you want to call me.
This gentleman here was the one that helped in
Yeah, hey, is that how you treat visitors to your city, sir?
I don't know why you would call some armed and dangerous people on us like that. We're just filming.
Yeah.
You know?
Tell us what tell them.
Units, be advised, all units into the visitor center and Chamber of Commerce. They just said over the radio that you are harassing the employees. Get cameras over there now.
Oh, we're all here.
All advisors.
Right.
So here, it was almost as if you were egging them on.
For now, sounds like
You mean, what?
There's two separate entities here. You can't be
Total of 3 units.
There's two separate entities here.
You can't be tripped up from a public place unless you're committing a crime.
So do you
look it
want
up.
to hear me or not?
No, we don't.
No, because it's bullshit. You don't know the law. Because it's bullshit.
The hot car for an hour.
Yes, can we help you?
Yeah, you guys taking pictures of everybody?
Yes, we are.
Okay, well, you're in trouble because the cops are all down there.
Oh, yes, we
all
know.
your buddies.
Yes. Yes, we already know.
So, is this a St. Patrick's trick? Or?
Yeah, it's
So
a-
what do you do with all the pictures that you take of everybody?
Well, you must be aware of the situation.
What situation?
You're not aware of what happened to one of our fellow activists that was filming the Morro Bay Police Department? He was arrested and slammed to the ground by the police chief and his lieutenant.
Your identification. We want it right now, Nate. 'Cause we're not,
I don't want to provide that.
Okay.
Sir, I want to contact my lawyer.
Make
Okay.
sure
Okay.
that you are not.
Sure that.
And they made up an imaginary penal code saying that there was a California penal code that prevents filming in police lobbies.
Filming the inside of our office is a violation of the penal code.
Wrong, sir. Wrong.
Well, there's no such penal code. And Jerry Brown,
In the lobby?
yes, they said there was a specific penal code for filming.
In the lobby?
Yes,
Our office is a violation of the penal code.
and there's no such penal code. And Jerry Brown, the current governor of California, signed Senate Bill 411, reinforcing our First Amendment right to film.
Come on, go ahead and threaten violence.
Oh, my foot! Hey, my foot! Hey, my foot! Fucking asshole! What an asshole! You fucking pig!
To film public employees in public, and we have the right to do that.
So here's what we do.
And some people don't understand that that's our right to do that, and that's why we're here, to reinforce these rights. Because
I
if
know
we
you can go in the police department or any government building
Yes.
and speak your piece. Now, taking pictures,
Well, that's covered under the First Amendment. It's considered a form of speech as well. You know, you can talk, but this is also...
well, not really, because let's say you take my picture while I'm driving in my driveway. I don't think that should be allowed.
Well, here's the thing about that. If I took your picture in a driveway, if I'm standing on the public sidewalk and you're out in public and you're in your driveway, yes, I can film you. Now, if I came onto your property as a private person, your house is private property, then you can restrict my filming. And then if I film you on your private property without your permission, then you can sue me.
But what about moral? How moral is that as an individual,
That's up to
whether our laws or not, that you would want to take a picture?
Cool. All right.
Tango Delta 0322.
Just moral. Just moral. On a moral ground. No laws, no rules, no nothing. On a moral law, to take pictures of somebody that would offend them. That does it bother you?
That's up to each individual person's my morals. My morals are if you're out in public and you don't want to be filmed, then get out of public. It's my choice.
Out of public?
Yeah, if you don't want to be filmed, man, get out of public.
Young man, you
Yes,
have to have
yes,
some morals.
yes. How about we don't? Hey, get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! You get the fuck out of here! You don't want to be filmed? Get out of here! Be advised, I have an old lady attacking me in the car. 10-4.
People with different disabilities. So the first and foremost,
Yeah.
she's gonna call the cops.
Be advised, I just had an old granny snatch at my camera. We might have police coming to our car.
Hello, I'm a visitor. I'd like to come visit.
Big thank you.
I'd like to visit.
Being a monitor today.
I'd like to visit. Can I visit, please? sting! Hey, we got bee sting! Hey, here's the star of the show, people.
What's Medipack?
Oh, come on.
You don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, you look as stupid as you sound.
Don't pretend.
Really?
Yeah.
We know everything about you.
Do you?
Yeah, Scott.
Hey, how's the dark team doing,
How you guys doing?
Dark team's doing
Can I share something with you?
You can share going to fuck off.
We want to thank you guys for all the extra tourism that you brought to town.
Oh, you think
Doubt
so?
it.
Yeah, we doubt that.
May I ask a question?
You can ask anything you want. You're not going to get an answer, though.
Well, then what's the point of you?
What's the point of you coming up here? What is the point of you coming up here?
I'm just going for a walk.
You walk specifically to us.
You guys look a little glassy, sir. Have you been drinking?
Sir, have you been drinking tonight?
Can you see through my glasses?
I can. Yep.
We can hear through the slurred
speech. Is that of a person who's been
slurring
drinking?
your words there, buddy.
Yeah, fuck you.
You're slurring your words. 3BCP14.
On YouTube.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. You're fine. No, you're fine.
You support your chief of police assaulting photographers exercising their rights to the constitutional first protected activity. You support that?
What do you want to do?
You support?
You want to approach me
support
violently?
you support your chief
I support the
of
police
attacking
department.
people?
He wasn't attacked. Let me explain something.
The chief of police threw him on the ground for fiddle taping.
You wanna shut up and listen?
No, you shut the fuck up. You shut the fuck up.
10-4. We got them away from the building, however, they're now confronting another subject outside, so I'm landline with Charles.
Hold on. Do me a favor, hold my camera real fast. Over 15 people. What's up? Got it going on over here. Hey, how you?
The police are watching every move inside the visitor center, so we need to move.
We got Mr. Crabtree's back.
Blind Justice, come here. Don't just. Don't approach him. Let him come us. Don't approach him. Let him come us. What's up, Beasting?
Nothing to say now?
You guys smell that alcohol? Was that you?
I can smell it. It's reeking
Was that you?
off of him.
Why do you call me beast?
Told you he couldn't.
I'm not really staying in this area.
I don't understand that.
You know, I
Yeah.
How long were you the goalie? Like you got stepped on face.
I don't even know what that means.
You look like you were the goalie for the darts team.
I don't even know.
Like when they would throw darts, you would try to block.
Accidentally.
How about when they were in the Uber and you were waving down the Uber? Hey, get your hands out of your pockets. There you go. Yeah, that's better. Hey, now, can I help you guys get some stuff? When you're asking
There's a cup on this stuff.
what's up? She's could be out here all day. Can I help you guys with anything else? Trying to take a shot at people now? Well, you came back, so you just wanted to be a YouTube star. We know that. We knew he's getting paid by the police to oversee. He went the wrong way. He's getting paid by the police chief. He's getting paid by the police chief. That's all. Yeah. The second, you see that walk around.
Be advised, the white male in the green hoodie is on the left side of the street approaching your position. You should have visual. Over.
Come on, Beasting, don't be like that. Yeah, come on, Scott Crabtree.
10-4, we have visual.
Scott Crabtree, I live in Morro Bay. Yeah, we are. And you're a
Like you little fat bastard.
Okay.
Oh my God, I'm hurt.
Hold on.
Come on, Beasting, don't be like that. You guys got it?
Don't follow.
Not a very nice guy.
My name is Scott Crabtree. I live in Morro Bay. Yeah, we know.
And you're a tyrant and a
other people know,
stalker
too.
and a drunk.
And a pedophile. What happened to the pictures of you and all the young girls on Facebook? Why'd you remove them?
Right over there.
Why don't you find something to do then? Don't follow.
Right. He's
Morro Bay
paid.
right now. Google Morro Bay and see what shows up. Do an image search of Google.
Yeah.
You recognize him?
No. This guy's here. This guy's here just to distract the green.
I said next time you tell somebody to get out of town, make sure you search the country. Get out of my town. Right. Did you?
He's here
Air
to.
Force,
We
right?
got a star over here. Superstar. Right here. Look at the superstar. I'm an actor from Texas. Just moved out here.
All right.
Great. You know the film industry's in Los Angeles, right? You missed it by about 200 miles, bro. Cool story.
Guess what, hands? The hands of a little girl, keep walking. shut me up.
Walk of shame, walk of shame.
Walk of shame right there, kids. Walk of shame.
I'm right here. Let him do it.
Walk of shame. Yeah, there we go. There we go, folks. Bye.
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 Look at him go. Look
Yeah,
at him go.
yeah. I wonder. Yeah. So I wonder if he was hired to be an actor here in Morro Bay from the city. Yeah, actors.
Actors.
Dismissed. Walk of shame.
Of course, Green Hoodie went down there and started shit, and he just got told off.
Hey, we got PD, guys.
Obviously.
So I mean, he's
Pulled up right behind you guys.
who?
You guys being who? Oh, this another police car with paper tags.
Yeah. Nothing looks like an undercover car than an undercover car.
That's their little snitch.
SUV with a ram bar. Could be a possible undercover. Over.
Copy that. They have paper plates on it as well. It's definitely an undercover.
Looks like they're closing early.
Like 30 people down the ground floor for and all stuff. Well, everyone. Hey, just let me know my foot for nothing. All right. Well, we'll be back Monday, and I'll be in there Monday. Are you gonna come back Monday and try and kick me out Monday? I won't be here Monday. Okay, so Monday is off. Okay. So it's Mosquito. What's your badge number? It's right there, buddy. Number 2. Got it. Complain. We'll be done because I got it on video. You guys are gonna hate my name. What's your name and badge number?
Hey, your car smells like marijuana. Can I do a quick
So if I come back Monday, are you
search of your vehicle? It smells like marijuana. Come on. You got something to hide? You got something to hide? You got something to hide, douchebag?
Now, you know what? You're funny. Put on those chevrons and you're a big man, aren't you?
Yeah, there's the call there. So, yeah. Great. Photography's not a crime, douchebag. Learn the law. Learn the law. Hey, no, why don't you,
See, that's all you guys know how to do is mark orders.
Yeah.
That's all you know how to do is mark orders.
Piss off.
You already know. They already contacted you.
Piss off. Yeah, we've investigated ourselves and we found we did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Shocker. Wow, that's never
investigator was the former Ventura chief of police.
Yeah, that's never happened in the history of this case.
Clearing another chief of police. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Richard Thomas of Thomas Consulting. Yeah, I know.
Gruich and Allen are two of the stupidest fucking idiots I've ever met in law enforcement. So, but
Yeah,
it's not like he's
really
a chief or a sergeant or anything like that.
Okay, guys.
It's really something how somebody like Chief Allen with more than 3 decades of law enforcement experience doesn't know the basic laws concerning public photography.
Yeah.
DC 148G, remember that one, okay?
Yeah, try not to shoot anybody, okay? Try not to shoot anybody.
Hey, look, get out of the way. Don't
Get out of the way.
Try not to shoot anybody tonight, sir, okay? Try not to shoot anybody in the back unarmed, okay? I know you love to.
Don't assault your wife either.
Yeah, try not to beat your wife.
Fuck your dead mother in the ass, douchebag.
Charge on that officer for assaulting me.
Walk your shame.
So stay tuned for the updates on that.
Just for information, there's going to be about 12 of them. They're probably going to be bouncing around the city.
Finest citizen.
Yeah, I didn't see this earlier. I was trying to go inside the visitor center and the cops
4 of them bouncing around the city.
So I will be doing.
I didn't hear that last
I will be
transmission.
filing against that.
Morro Bay's finest citizen. Legendary stalker. And drunkard.
I can smell the alcohol coming off him from here.
Where's Landry's brake van? People are asking.
I didn't hear that last transmission.
I apologize. I was listening to the radio. Updated the scene. They are code 4.
So they said that they're code 4. They're only going to be bouncing around the city. They only claim 4 of us from what the radio traffic's showing. So they only clarify 4 people with cameras out here that we're going to be moving around the city. But they just cleared the scene. So we'll see how everything goes here continuing forward. All right.
I gotta go back to. I gotta get some drink.
I gotta take a shit.
I got water.
Now it's getting real.
It's getting real now. We've been out here for almost an hour.
I got an idea. Why don't we grab our food and drinks and go down to Giovanni's and sit in their public seating area?
Let's do it.
Remember,
it's open
to the public. Don't need to be a customer.
Afterwards, everyone headed to Giovanni's to eat our food that we bought outside of the city of Morro Bay. At Giovanni's, seating is free and you don't have to be a customer to sit down. I don't know if that's changed since our visit to Morro Bay. After Solus Productions was done eating, he wanted to leave because where he had to get back to was a long distance away and he wanted to get ahead on his drive time. But before we could transport him to his vehicle so we could leave, we had a close encounter with Scott Crabtree.
It's Crabapple. It's Crab. Well,
everyone be advised, Crabtree is walking from the cube to the dining area right now.
He's on the phone. I'm going to turn that down. Yeah, no problem.
Go for it.
He is on the phone and he did walk past the car. I'm not sure if he read the license plate out loud or if he got it, but he definitely saw Solus Productions.
Is he by my car?
No, Scott Crabtree is inbound to Giovanni's, ETA 2 minutes.
M4.
Be advised he is also on foot and wearing a hoodie with the Giovanni's logo.
M4.
After we dropped off Solus Productions, everyone finished eating and went back to filming.
Call me if they get to my house, will you? If they come, they get on you. We got a lot of them, and there's a bunch of people. And they're hiding out, following me from other places. Yeah. I'll be home in a bit.
What did you say?
Oh, Scott. We got eyes on him. Scott Crabtree, and he was just saying, he was talking to someone on the phone saying, let me know if they're coming to my house. By the name of Danya. I was within a foot of him. He didn't see me. I was right behind him. I got everything in that conversation.
Hey Johnny, watch out for the sketch ball behind you.
He's the dumbest motherfucker.
He was like, hey, there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them.
Hang up so I can give him a 21 and tell him that he needs to leave the area.
Hmm? Is it them?
I don't know. Be advised, dispatch is reporting they're on the phone on 911 with a caller. Dispatch is advising the caller to hang up. The officer is going to call them via landline. Over. And to leave the area for the caller. Over.
Yeah, we know we called in. He was right here, and yeah.
Copy that.
Bothering you, if you feel threatened, go home. No, he's gonna be a coward. Don't come near me. That's what I thought, pussy.
Yeah, 10-4, we're prepped here right now, yeah. Yeah, we got the phone call, yeah, we know we called in, he was right here. And,
Yeah.
Oh, he can count.
You guys are smart enough not to respond.
Oh, tell him to go fuck himself.
Go
fuck yourself, kiss my ass,
you
bitch.
fucking douche.
Yes.
Where's your green, Scott?
He says all the tests are going to come back.
Pardon me, yes.
We weren't talking about
when people Google Morro Bay, there's a lot of pictures of you. So now with people from out of town,
you're Morro Bay's spokesperson right now. You know that, right?
Here's the face of
You are a spokesperson.
Get out while you still can.
Moron bad pigs. Doing the Morro Bay walk.
be advised,
Real James Freeman.
over the radio, they have a citizen assist pending.
And I even
Say that again?
He hasn't.
Recording is unregistered 290. Richard Crowell.
During the day, I'll stay gone. I'll be out working or doing whatever I'm doing, you know what I mean? And then.
Be advised. advised they just reported you as,
Yeah, and I'm not trying to... That's what we find out.
While we were filming in Morro Bay, a user by the name of Bubonic Plague was stopped by the California Highway Patrol San Luis Obispo Division shortly after she left Morro Bay. I do not have the full details of the story, but I do know that she was threatened with a ticket but did not receive one. They also called animal control and they threatened to take her dog away, but they did not take her dog away. After the stop, they followed her for a short distance before they got off her tail and let her leave San Luis Obispo County without any police presence behind her. After the Morro Bay Police Department began running people's information over the police radio, certain members in the group started receiving threatening text messages on their personal cell phones. The decision was then made to leave Morro Bay before sundown because it was feared something dangerous would happen if we decided to stay any longer. It's been over 1 year since this all started in Morro Bay. Since then, the police chief that assaulted and illegally arrested Nasty Nathanial was cleared of any wrongdoing internally within the Morro Bay Police Department and then was either fired or stepped down as Morro Bay's chief of police. Recently, Pink Camera Magic and Nasty Nathanial returned to Morro Bay to follow up on a tip that the Morro Bay Police Department was acting up in their old ways again. When they investigated, they were not hassled in any way, and it appears that the Morro Bay Police Department and the city of Morro Bay has learned from this encounter.